Bam, right there. How's it going, guys? Yeah, that's me. Check that out. Yes, today's juice review is on the newest flavor that Sovereign Company has decided to debut. And I've been wanting to try this flavor just simply to prove whether or not, or to see whether or not something about this flavor is actually possible to do. And I will get all into that here in a second. But the flavor is Mango Wango. Yeah, kind of just rolls off the tongue. Nope. This is the newest flavor that Sovereign has came out with on their line. It is supposed to be the a truly authentic mango flavor with a refreshing blast on the end, a more of a like a cool, like a refreshing finish. But what they claim is that it's not mint, and that's what I want to test because I'm not a fan of mint. I'm not a fan of menthol, so that's usually deterred me from any flavor that has that refreshing finish to that. Is because 9 times out of 10 it comes off as a really strong minty flavor, which has usually been just too much for my preference. So I really want to try this one to see if that's actually possible to do. But this is the box that it comes in. This is probably, in my opinion, this is probably one of the most, I would say, abstract or extravagant type boxings that they've done. The other ones have all been pretty simplistic as far as their nature, which is, it's a good thing. But they still kept it simple with a bit of flair. This is more kind of like a foil finish style, just to give that refreshing, that cool blast feel to it. It has all the warning and ingredient labeling on the back that is needed. I will get into the rest of the media sites for them and the behind the scenes, so to speak, here in a second. I want to jump into the vape and the flavor since I know that's what most people are here for. So let me just get that done and out of the way. This is the bottle. It is a 60 ml bottle, and it's got a really cool foil style label sticker on it, so it definitely pops when the light hits it. As you can see, it does have their standard security ring. These are stout. Trust me, if these have been tampered with, you definitely will know. As always for you guys, I'm putting this on a fresh cotton. And the cotton of choice, if you've watched any of my videos, is Texas Tough Cotton. Always will be. Just works really well for me. Quick and easy to use, little to no breaking time. I always have that link in the comment box. I have tried some other ones so far. This is the one I always come back to. So we're going to go ahead and pop this open. Definite blast of mango. Don't get any type of a refreshment feel on the end of that, which is good. It basically has a rock solid mango smell to it. And the one thing they did differently with this bottle that I think is kind of cool, right there, as you can see, it's not like that. It's not the arrow tip nozzle that some people sometimes have problems with because of the pressure buildup, so they have to snip some of it off. That basically is just a straight little flow tube. So we'll see how this goes. Yep, and it basically just flows right out. You don't have to worry about squeezing the bottle super hard. You don't have to worry about any type of buildup. So if they're switching their bottles to a style like this, I think it's definitely a positive step up. Now, as you can tell, if you've seen, the liquid in this is really clear, which is nice because I've never had a problem with their juices as far as gumming up my coils or gunking up the cotton super fast. So the fact that that still, hopefully that still maintains with this flavor is always a good sign. Now, as you all know, my favorite vanilla custard flavor is by Sovereign. It's the Louis the 14th. Amazing, amazing flavor. I had a bigger bottle of that, plowed through that one. But, you know, everybody has their own taste preferences. Everybody has their own sensitivity to flavors. I do like some other ones, other forms of that flavor as well. That just happens to be my favorite one from Sovereign. But that's in their main line, and you can definitely check out my review for that as well. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this up, cap it, and as always, 75 watts. And this is Mango Wango from Sovereign Juice Co. That's just a fun name to say, actually. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do a quick redrip. And This mainly is just for the sole purpose of making sure that I have not overlooked anything, that either if I got too much of something or not enough of something after letting it saturate into the cotton a little bit more, that it either smooths out or uh, pulls forward a flavor or something. Mainly I do this so that I don't end up misinforming anybody about the flavors. So just bear with me here a second. I'm going to do 1 or 2 more vapes and then I'll give you my opinion of this. Wow, that actually is has a very refreshing feel. However, I have not been able to handle mint at all. Anytime I vape a mint, I mean, usually you'll see it on my face or you'll see it by my reaction. Mint, it's overpowering for me. This kind of has that feel, but not as strong as in like an actual minty or like a medicinal type feel, like when you do like a menthol style and you do that and it does the whole sinus thing. Like I feel it more in my throat and my tongue than I do my nasal passage. And to me, that's the main difference. A lot of the menthol and mint ones that I've tried before, you get that it goes straight through your nasal passages, like you basically took like a Vicks or something like that, and that's always bothered me. This, the closest thing that I can compare to this is if you ever took an ice cube, stuck it on the back of your tongue, and then just let it sit for a second, and it definitely cools, obviously, your mouth, the back of your mouth out, but it kind of numbs it a little bit. And then when you take an inhale, you get that rush of I won't say it's refreshing, but you get that rush of coolness. But it doesn't affect really anything else. It's just that section or that part of your mouth. That's kind of how this feels. It's definitely a refreshing feel. Because it's like this cooling effect in your mouth, but it's not nasally, it's not vapor-like, it's not menthol, it's not like a medicinal type. It's more just a cold blast of air, so to speak, that mixes in with the flavor. Now the mango flavor, holy crap! Let me tell you something. That mango flavor is juicy enough that you literally feel like you just took a big bite of a mango and it's just sitting in your mouth as you're just enjoying that flavor blast. It's even with that coolness hit to your throat, you still get all mango flavor. It definitely hits. I don't know how they did this specifically. I don't know what they used, but I'm telling you, when they say it's not mint, it's not. Like I said, I mean, you can try it. Take an ice cube, just a small piece of an ice cube. Just stick it in your mouth for a minute towards the back of your throat. Let that numb up a little bit, and you get that cooling feel. Take a breath just through your mouth and do that, and you get that kind of cool blast of air, but it doesn't go anywhere else. You don't feel like you're stuffed up. You don't feel like your nasal passage just got all whacked out by medicine or vapor rub or anything like that. This cools it out, and I think it's to lead into the flavor. It cools everything off so that all you get is that warm hit of that mango flavor, and that flavor just saturates your tongue and just melts over it. It is an amazing flavor. If you like mango, you need to get this. Absolutely 100%, you need to try this. If you are looking for something different in a fruit style thing or more tropical, definitely try this. Even if you're not a fan of mint or menthol, I'm telling you, I'm not a fan of either. I do not vape them. I do not like them. This I can handle, and this I probably will vape because I actually do like the mango flavor of this. But definitely give it a try. You can go to sovereignjuicecode.com. They've updated their webpage a bit, so they have the different links as far as to what you're there for, if you're for their retail or wholesale or things like that. If you click on their retail, it'll shoot you over to eliquid.com where you can go ahead and purchase this. Like I said, it is a 60 ml bottle. It's often in a 0, 3, and a 6, and like most of their flavors, it is a 70-30 mix ratio, so you get a cool mixture of both. And I apologize for speeding up my speech. I'm just trying to get all this in before I take too long on this video as I'm hyping up the flavor itself. But all of the information that you need about the nicotine and the mix ratio is there, as is all the warning and ingredient labeling. This company is based out of Canada. The quality on their line is second to none. The passion and all the testing and the procedures and the policies that they follow are bar nothing else. They follow everything to the T. It is an amazing company. Definitely check them out. sovereignjuicecode.com. They're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. You can email them. You can contact them directly off their website as well. As always, guys, thank you for toughing it out and watching this video with with me. I'm Token Vaping. I'm here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Pinterest. Anything that I can do myself to help further enhance your vaping experience and make it more enjoyable for you, it's the only reason why I do this. So definitely reach out to me if you have any questions, comments, concerns, a particular video that you'd like to see. I will do everything in my power to make that happen. Until next time, thank you for all the continued support and views that you guys have given me, and clicking that red subscribe button. It means the world to me. As always, from the heart, truly love yourself. Vape on, vape strong. Have a good one, guys.